Kettler and Kristin Lynn, tribute by his grandmother, Rosalie Prince Gates, December 2017, Taiwan and Taipei. David Brooks Kettler, middle child and a boy, between a brother and a sister, has a life to enjoy. His name means beloved, and that proves to be true. Parents, Karen and Peter Kettler, family, and friends like you gather here to show our love for David and Kristin Lynn, the love of his life and his very best friend. David, growing up with an older brother named Hugh, had to learn to wait and watch toys and give his brother his due. So as a small boy, having to observe intensely, to be patient and smart, David turned learning by observing with intelligence into an art. Since Hugh has the heart and mind of musician and engineer, and in a few years, equally amazing sister Ellen Bess would appear, you will not be surprised when you learn here on this scene, David Brooks Kettler wrote a symphony when he was only 14. It was performed by the Youth Symphony of the state of Delaware. Composers, musicians, and generations of Kettlers, Princes, and Gateses were there. We rejoiced and saw for his future one promising and bright, but life, like life itself, it was not all black and white. There were blue skies and sometimes there were clouds of gray, but David Brooks Kettler had a good heart, could find a way. He had so many talents, with such a bright mind, as well as understanding one would not expect to find in a fellow so young, handsome, creative, and energetic. It is not surprising that he was in demand and life could be frenetic. All his life, he has had an insatiable appetite for learning, for remembering and relating knowledge in ways incredibly discerning. When he was a very young child, I said, "David, I know something about teaching, if you want to know." And he ran into my arms as fast as he could go. When I told Karen, she just laughed with glee. If you had said you knew something about anything, David would be at your knee. Once I was wondering about something that I wished to know. David led me to an encyclopedia index. Something I wished that I knew. David led me to an encyclopedia index. I think he was only 2. Apparently, in his world so full and expanding, why would one wait a minute if you could gain understanding? At Stanford, he made Phi Beta Kappa, but you know all those years, it is appropriate to let those present deal with that time as his peers. So as his grandmother, I will conclude with this I wish to say. David is good and precious and come what may. We wish David and Kristin a full life and great happiness without delay as we toast them with love on the eve of their wedding day.